Welcome everyone, I'm your host Andrew Arachi. We kick things off here at the TLA. Originally from the States, K-pop sensation Eric Nam gives us a peek inside his rise to stardom while making his mark on this burgeoning music scene. We caught up with Eric before a recent show for hundreds of devoted fans from our region.
K-pop, the way I describe it, is popular Korean music. It's pop music that is made and created in Korea. K-pop is such a diverse genre of music. Inside K-pop, you'll find pop, hip-hop, rap, blues, R&B, folk, country. If you look into it, you'll find people who look all sorts of different ways, who dress differently, who sound different, and it's a very, very exciting genre to be a part of. It's become incredibly popular over a span of maybe 8 to 10 years. It's steadily grown, and then in the past maybe year and a half to 2 years with BTS and other big names that are up and coming, I think they're really starting to get into the faces of American audiences, and so it's been really incredibly exciting to see that kind of growth and interest for K-pop.
I'll spend hours on YouTube just going through everything.
Right, and like the TV variety shows too. They're funny.
Those are funny. You're into something new that's unique for all of us. So it's like we're learning about a whole nother culture, a whole nother language. You know, some of us are even like picking up the language.
I'm a K-pop musician, but I'm American. And so I straddle this weird line of I'm Korean, I'm American, what's going on, but we're all kind of brought together by the music. So it's been a cool process. I'm from Atlanta. I'm from Atlanta. I went to Boston College and I graduated, and I was actually going to be a consultant at Deloitte. And so I had all that set up, but before I started I asked for a year off so I could pursue whatever I wanted to pursue. But I promised myself if I had the opportunity to do music, I'd take it. And I had been doing YouTube videos since high school, just me singing by myself. A TV show in Korea saw it and said, hey, come out to Korea, we'd love for you to audition for this show. It was kind of like The Voice meets American Idol. I made it to the top 5. I ended up signing a deal, and I've been in Korea for about a little under 7 years now. In Korea, you kind of have to do everything. Outside of music, I'm on TV constantly, radio constantly.
I watch him a lot on like shows, variety shows, and his personality is just bright and bubbly, and then I just love that about him.
Hi, I'm Chloe Moretz.
Growing up, I never had any of those role models. You know, I loved watching Justin Timberlake or John Legend or amazing artists on stage, but I never thought, oh, that could be me one day, because we never had those examples. It just kind of happened that I'm taking part of this bigger movement. Inside Korea, collaborations are very, very commonplace because there are so many artists, there's so many groups, so many celebrities. I think people are always looking for what's a new combination, what's a new sound, what's a new flavor. What can we bring to the table that people are going to find fresh and enjoyable? I collaborate across the board. You know, I've done some with some rappers. I actually have a lot of duets, like girl-guy duets. R&B with American singer Gallant. I've written a song with Timbaland. It's been a really cool opportunity because all of a sudden Korea and Asia is this cool new market that everybody's interested and curious about. Whenever I perform in the States or whenever I come across other Asians or Asian Americans in the States, the overwhelming comment that I get outside of, you know, I love your music, is thank you so much for what you do, because there are no Asians who are doing music. There are no Asian American faces in mainstream media. You are one of the very few people that make me dream, that allow me to dream, that allow my kids to dream, that allow our future generations to look at you and say, oh, I could be a singer. I could be an actor. I could be a TV host. One of the songs that I wrote last year got picked up for the movie Hotel Transylvania, as one of the soundtrack songs, so that's really exciting.
Lifting off this pavement, I'll take you to that place where we can vibe on. Wanna float away with you.
I'm right in the middle of my North American tour, and then I have a string of shows in Asia, Southeast Asia, and working on some new music. So we have some releases coming out in Korea, a couple coming out in the States. Hopefully in the near future we'll have a full-length EP for the American audience in English. That's the goal, that's the dream, and hopefully we'll get there. I'm sure there's going to be something that you're going to love and fall in love with for K-pop.